They'll pitch it to Barkley. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him an even 20 on the game's first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So when we went to their practice earlier in the week, Mike, we saw that they spent a lot of time with these RPO looks, and it looked a lot better in practice than it did right there, but they're going to come back to it. They have a lot of faith in that element of their offense.
Third down, and they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Here's Barkley. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, another 1st and 10. Hurts now. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. That is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up to face 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
Turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Tough one to pick up here. 3rd down and 9. To throw, Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Man now, out to punt. His kick is away. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. A give right up the middle to Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts, out quick, RPO to Lemon. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Jake
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is Intercepted.
Well, this is the epitome of a team effort here. The pressure causes the bad throw. He's actually hit in the process of delivering the ball. And then from there, Mike, it just falls right into the hands of the big fella, and he's going to rumble his way into the end zone.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Ravens take over.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. See what they have for 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be marked down. That's close to a first down. A little bit short. There's still some work to do with 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun, Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They put Smythe in motion. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down and 3 coming up.
On Silver, ready? 63.
Now Hurts. He'll air it out deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. Into space. To the 20. This one tapped forward on the pop pass.
Complete to Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Ravens 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st down, 10 yards to go. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Malachi starts on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard.
It's a gain of 4.
3rd down.
Brings up
3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's Bigsby. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
63, 60. Out. Whatever. Hey, easy. 63, pass. Hey, Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught right side by Lemon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
1 yard on the play.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Hurts gonna run it himself. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and
So now,
goal.
Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And that could prove to be a big one, because if he misses, it's still a 1-possession game. Instead, he steps up, he nails it, and their chances of winning just took a big jump.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Design run here with Jackson. A big hole. And he will score. Game on.
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the deficit down to 4.
Ravens 20. Tyler Luton to kick off for Baltimore.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
32-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Wiggins on the
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way.
LeJohntay Wester on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Oh, yeah. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that. And You can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
At his 48-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. The RPO, that one is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Fought for and caught for the first down. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Henry, trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. And the pistol, Jackson ready. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Barkley. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here comes 2nd down. Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. But a fortunate bounce, he got it right back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. There he goes, inside the 30. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the
stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you. Insecurities, it didn't occur to me. I was pouring my heart out at the table. You turn on me, you turn on me. Said you'd take it to your grave, now it's dirt on me. I should've known better back then. I would've sworn it was forever. Love, hate, the same thing, different color letters. I never thought I'd see the side of you.